Background Box.
What is going on, everybody? That jam you just heard right now got my blood pumping, man. I just want to get up and go crazy, man. That was "Fu" in any language, sang by the incredible band No Small Children out of Los Angeles, California. Joining me right now, I have all three ladies from the band, Lisa P, Joni P, and Nicola B with us right now.
And now for our feature presentation.
Hello, hello. Ladies, that song I just heard right now is on your new album coming out, Trophy Wife, due out very soon, where people can go pick that up, March 22nd. What an awesomely charged rock song right there. And I'll just start with you, Lisa. Just tell me a little bit about that song, "Fu" in any language.
Well, actually, it's we wanted a song that, a commiserating song, basically, because we felt like everybody commiserates, and it's we always joke on stage that it's a song about world peace, and then we get everyone in the whole place going "F you" at the same time screaming. And what happens is when we all scream "F you," all of a sudden we're like, "I love you, man," when you're looking at each other. So I don't know. We just wanted a fun rock song that featured Joni on the vocal. That had that riff, or that guitar riff. It started with that, and I don't know. We just love yelling and screaming that song at the show.
It's got a great riff, and then it's also you're saying "fu," but you're saying it in any language, so it's something that can relate to anybody in the whole world. So it's just
that's exactly what it's supposed
twist.
to be. That's great. That's good. My mom doesn't believe me that it's about world peace, but
Nicola, were you about to say something there about the song?
No, I agree with you exactly right, because everyone around the world can agree with that sentiment.
And
let's all say "fu" together.
Let's all say "fu." There was a part during the hook of the beat, hook of the song, where you're breaking it down. Did you actually say something? I was listening to the song. I've listened to it a couple times a day, but there's a part during it where you're breaking down in the chorus. And did you actually say something in a different language, or am I just hearing it like that?
Well, what's funny is that when we were writing the song,
mm-hmm.
we wanted it to be we're thinking, what we could do? We could just find out how to say "fu" in all these other languages.
Mm-hmm.
So I started going around asking people, and then it's so funny though. I was at this restaurant, this diner, and I asked this guy, he's a Persian guy, and I said, "How do you say "fu" in Farsi?" And he's like, "If they don't really have that, but they say this." And he taught it to me, and I said it, and everyone working there is cracking up. Because it was just so vile, the translation of "fu," I guess, in Farsi. But I don't think I think you might be imagining that.
Maybe I am. I mean, it's
pretty
just
much we stick with English. It turns out we stuck with English. It worked. So
everybody has these misheard lyrics and stuff now these days where they turn stuff. But the song is just great, and it definitely a bonding experience. I know, a long time ago, back in the day when I was. Used to be a server in restaurants and stuff like that. I used to bond with the, we had a lot of Hispanic people work in the kitchen, and that was our bonding point, was just cursing at each other in Spanish. So,
right. Totally. That's exactly. And you always want to learn the swears in the other language. You don't care about the other, how do you say shit, Or, I'm sorry, am I allowed to say swear on here?
Yes. And by the way, other than world peace, the other thing I got from this song was just, and something that I get from a lot of your music is just the message of self-empowerment. It's you want to say this about me, you want to say that about me, I don't care, F you, and that was a great message about the music.
Yeah, that's the whole idea. That's the whole idea. General badass breed.
You plug your guitar in really loud, and you definitely feel empowered.
Awesome. So
it's a good weapon.
Let me go ahead and touch on something that something that was apparent, that you guys are also teachers by day, and then you guys come out and rock out at night. Is that right?
That's correct.
That is crazy. I know what a teacher's schedule is like and how grueling it is. You know, how do you fit all this stuff together? How do you fit all these pieces together? Because it just blows my mind.
Well,
There's not enough hours.
If you eliminate sleep out of the equation, it's amazing how much time you have. You just don't sleep.
So, Joni, you're saying you don't sleep ever? Is that what you're saying?
No, yeah, it works. It's amazing what you can get done when you just eliminate sleep from your life.
No, but in all seriousness,
one piece to the other.
Sorry, Johnny. Go ahead. Yeah, I was going to say that same thing too. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So that,
Go ahead, Nicola. I'll let you go ahead, Nicola.
all right. After a long day of teaching, we get to our instruments. We play, whether we're rehearsing or we go out and we play a show. It feeds us back. It feeds us with so much energy that we then take that back to the kids the next day. And it just also, when we're teaching, we always understand what it's like for the kids to be in that space where they're creating things for the first time. They're creating meaning out of things they've never thought before. And then we go and we play music and we're trying to do the same thing. So it makes us remember and emphasize what they're going through and gives us energy back into our teaching.
Incredible. So it's kind of like a feeding off their energy also, that creative energy, and then also release at the same time.
Exactly.
Wow.
Joni, tell them about what your bass player student said today. That's so
yes.
funny.
So I have a string bass student who said to me, I used to think you were just such a proper lady, such a proper person who always spoke nice words. And then I heard your music and heard you say the swear words. I didn't know that. I used to think you were such a nice person. And he, of course, he was saying it in jest, but sometimes it's hard for the kids to imagine our lives outside of being a teacher. But in general, they think it's really cool. They think it's really cool that we're doing this.
The ones that are allowed to listen to it anyway.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, in general, it's not, as the name indicates, it's not necessarily music for small children. And even though our day job feeds our night job and our night job feeds our day job, part of it is that this is something very separate from that. It's something that kind of feeds a different appetite, feeds a different need that we all have. So it's not necessarily for them, but they do appreciate that we're doing it. Yeah, it's our band baby. Some people have real babies. We just had a band baby.
That brings me to another question because some places on the East Coast that I see are very conservative as far as with the teaching with teachers. They constantly trying to police Facebook and all this social media, and you have a band. Your band has some songs with some controversial words, and then you have to go back to school. Is that just kind of like, is California kind of more of a open to knowing that, hey, we're grown-ups, we have separate lives. Just because we're grown-ups and have separate lives, that doesn't necessarily, have anything.
I would love to answer that.
Okay.
Go for it.
I would love to, because, first of all, we're like, I think the attitude is probably different, especially out, in North Hollywood where we are. But I have this, I always think about that, though, what if somebody comes after me in that way, saying, because when we play live, we swear a lot,
And parents are crazy. Let me say that.
Yeah, and sometimes you just don't know, and someone came after me, and I just feel like I could defend it because, it's like we're walking to be a real educator. You need to know what's up in the world, right? So we don't walk a line; we walk in different worlds. So, when we go to the show tonight, we have a show. We go there tonight. People. We bring these stories and the hope of these young people, right? And then when we're at school, we walk the walk of a punk rock musician in a club with all these other people that are doing the same thing, and we are walking that line. We're not, walking in both worlds rather than walking the line. So in a way, it makes it less separated. So it's comes back to world peace again. That's how you try to understand other people. So we are truly doing that, and that's my answer if anyone ever says anything.
Wow. Nicola or Joni, anything else to add to
Yeah.
that?
Well, I will say that everywhere we play, people are so incredibly respectful of the teaching profession. And they're just so awesome about it. And I feel like we're treated so well. And then when we go back to school, the parents of our students are so gracious and they're so supportive that we're playing music. And so it's good. But I will say that we're not different in either space. We may use a few different words, but we're the exact same in both places. And the beauty of having some life experience behind you is that, we understand the weight of our choices, and we understand that with every choice we make. And so we can really stand by who we are in both worlds. And we're just creating it as we go, and we'll see what happens,
Incredible.
Yeah.
Joni?
I would agree with it, what they both said, and one of the things Lisa often term she uses is that we're not only teachers, we're teaching artists, which I think is an important distinction, and that where I can't see myself doing anything on stage or on Facebook or anything else that would make anybody question my values. And if they did, then I would feel very comfortable defending them. I don't. All three of us understand the enormous responsibility of working with children and respect that. But I wouldn't. My integrity follows me everywhere, not whether I'm in the classroom or on the stage. And
That's right.
quite frankly, things we wouldn't put on Facebook, even if I wasn't in a band, even if I wasn't a musician, I just wouldn't, because as a person with a little life experience, you can say, I probably shouldn't do that,
Well,
Right?
let me just say that the chemistry between you two is awesome. Lisa, you are the lead guitarist. Nicole, always turning up on the drums. Oh my gosh, incredible drumming skill. And Joni on the bass. You guys have put together great chemistry. And you guys got together, I guess you and Joni, Lisa, you and Joni met together in Boston. Is that right? Or
Well, actually, we have the same parents.
what?
No, we're sisters. Joni and I are sisters. Joni
Really?
And I are sisters. Yeah.
Yeah, we're related.
Wow.
We have the same parents.
Wow. And then
So like the way we met is that Nicole and I were teaching together for a bunch of years, and then we started the band, and then right around the same time, Joni was moving from Boston. She's only been here for about a year and a half right now.
wow.
So.
Wow. Incredible how you guys put together. What I want to do is take a break real quick. I got a lot of people out there hitting me up. They want to hear some more NFC music, man. Music coming up. They love you ladies. They cannot get enough. And what a great rock sound you guys have put together. What I want to do is play this song at the break. And I'm going to let you guys just kind of, lead us into this song. I love this song, by the way. It's called KMA. We're gonna take a break with this song, KMA, and then we're gonna come back with some more of No Small Children. And I'll let you guys tell me about it. Lead me into it. I don't know which one you guys want to do it. Lisa, Nicole,
Go
John.
for it, Lisa.
Lisa, you got this under control. Let's go. Lead us into KMA.
Oh, geez. So, it was the idea that, because tried to say, it's one of your songs, what you were saying, Master Will, is about the self-empowerment thing. It just, after a while, for so long, you just worry about what everyone else thinks a little too much. And then one day you say, you know what? I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. I'm not to swear on here.
Yeah, you could say what.
And F all y'all, basically. And that's what the song is about just like not, of course caring, but not really caring about everyone else's advice about everything all the time. And just, that's what it's about, It's pretty much out there. It's exactly what it's about is what the song is about. And and it's really fun to sing that chorus where we're just screaming out those lyrics live. And the Never Ending Story was definitely an influence on this chorus and the composition of the chorus. That's so maybe you'll hear the influence, but
all right, everybody.
KMA is Kiss My Ass, and there you go.
Here we go. No Small Children right here on the main event, EventLevel.com. We'll be right back after this music break.
You're tuned into the main event. Keep that browser locked. Miss LP, manage.
She's really tough and she'll shake it up with a
Hey everybody, we're back here on the main event, EventLevel.com. That was KMA, Kiss My Ass by No Small Children. This is off their album Trophy Wife, due out March 22nd. You can pick that up. You can go to their website, nosmallchildren.com. They have early release tracks just for all you fiends out there. 3 other great songs on there: Let It Go, Might Get Up Slow, and Baby I Love You Even Though. All
Drunk Creepy.
Wonderful songs. What's that?
I said Drunk Creepy Guy, I think.
Yeah, and Drunk Creepy Guy, which you have a video out for also.
Yeah.
First, just let me say the song is incredible. You guys harmonize so great, and you know the song such great, almost like almost storytelling-esque. And Lisa, winner of you won a John Lennon songwriting contest. I know you write and compose a lot of this different music.
Yeah.
And I just have to give you kudos to that. The stuff that's mind blowing to me, how wonderfully complete it is as a song, as a music. tell me a little bit about that process and how you have been able to, you guys have got together and created such great, beautiful rock music.
Like the process of the band. Well, like with the writing, it's just, it's just like stuff happens and you go through your day and you see stuff that happens, or people say things that happen, and you get inspired, you get mad, and then, you get an idea from that. And then maybe you have a guitar, or maybe you just have my iPhone, I'll sing an melody into it, and then I'll try to make sense of it and bring it to band practice, and then we hash it out, and we try to put a good beat with it, and Joni comes up with the bass line, and then Joni comes up with the harmony, and we just piece it together, but, it always comes from some moment somewhere along the way, But that's the short story.
The song there, both songs that we heard, just have to be, the song that we heard cannot do justice of what it is to see it live. Tell me about your live performances that you guys go out and do.
I would say that high octane.
What's that, Joni? High octane?
High octane. I mean, honestly, that playing is such a joyful experience, and in our live performance, we always try to make people feel like they're part of the party, that we're there to celebrate together and to get out our shared angst, or to celebrate together, whatever it happens to be. But it is just fun. It's not to sound simple, but it is really, really fun.
It's so fun.
And I can only imagine the energy you receive from the crowd. You know what I'm saying? The energy you feedback from the crowd. Speaking of which, you guys have a tour, spring break tour coming up, Pacific Northwest. Is that correct?
Yep.
It is.
We do.
Nicola, Nicola has all that.
Yeah.
Nicola.
Yeah.
Tell me.
We each do different. We each do different things, and I do a lot of the booking. And we're so excited to go to the Northwest. I'm from Seattle. I left a long time ago, and we've had so many people sending us love from Seattle that all of us know. So we're going to drive from LA up to Seattle and play San Francisco and Oakland and Portland and Seattle. And there's a few more stops along the way that are being finalized right now as well.
Oh, incredible. And then another huge, exciting event going on, the South by Southwest event, which features different exhibits with film, and also a huge music festival, which the music festival is, I believe, is through the 11th through the 16th in Austin, Texas, at the IFC
That's
Fairgrounds.
Yes.
Yes. Tell me about this. You guys getting on this monumental event.
Nicola,
Sure.
Well, it's kind of thrown.
Go for it, Joni.
To you.
Okay, Joni.
I was
Let's
going
see.
to say that we have 3 dates on the calendar right now for that weekend. On the 13th of March, we'll be playing at the Jackalope. That's at 12:45, actually, in the afternoon. And then that evening, we'll be playing at the Carousel Lounge at 7:30. Same day, both on March 13th. And then we are working on a date either March 14th or 15th to be playing at the Badlands. So we are going to have a wonderfully busy weekend, and we're really hoping anybody who is in the Austin area who's going to be coming to South by Southwest to come out and check out our band. We're really excited to be playing that.
Incredible. I know you guys done music festivals, Tweed Music Festival in Vermont,
We did.
and lots of other shows. And Nicola, you are the hookup, and that you are a booking machine. It seems.
Well,
She's like a little pitbull.
I'll take it. I'm tenacious. It's all right. It's a very. I've booked so many field trips in my lifetime. I think I'm just yeah. I'm about to take a 43 kids to AstroCamp for 3 days, so it's the same skills.
If you can book a field trip with 30 kids or how many people you organize, a little concert date is easy.
That's it.
Also, you guys have other tracks out there. You have your Dear Youth EP, by the way. You can go get it on iTunes. You can get that for like $5, a little less than $5. You can get the whole thing. A bunch of great tracks on there, mixed by Bob Marlette. Is that correct? And this guy, you guys got hooked up with this guy. This guy's done Rob Zombie, Black Sabbath, Filter, just tons of talent, and you guys worked with him. How was that experience working with him?
Oh, it's like we get along really well. No, we do actually. We get along. Like no, I'll tell you the secret. Okay. I'm married to Bob Marlette, so we get him petite.
Oh.
He did this LP as well. He did the one that we're getting ready to release.
Yeah.
Also, he
But I want to say that
having not been married to him, he's fantastic.
Okay.
And also, I just want to say, Lisa does all the producing on all of our music. She does all of our recording, all of the producing, cuts it all together. So I just want to give a shout out to Lisa. That's a ton of work she does for us.
Hey, thanks, Nicola.
I'm going to say exactly what Nicola said, Lisa. You're incredible.
Thanks, Tony. Thanks.
Wow. I can feel the love. I can feel the love in the room. You know,
it's real too. It's real. And speaking of the release, we actually one other date on March 22nd. That's the official release of the album. But we are also having a CD release party. We're having a party, a big bash, a huge party. It's going to be at the Redwood, and that's in downtown LA. So we're hoping anybody in the Los Angeles area comes out. It's going to be a bash. We are really excited.
Wow.
And play a show. Let's play a show.
Man.
Yeah.
I may
a party and a show.
I may have to get a ticket and come out there.
It's warm too. The weather here is perfect.
Don't throw that in my face. I just it's snowing here. It's snowing here.
Being in the Boston area, I've never been so glad to be in Los Angeles this winter than maybe at any other time. Most of my friends are saying, "Oh, shoveling snow again."
But you guys don't get any like snow days or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like you probably.
No, we have rain days. Don't laugh, but we have rain days.
I have to laugh. What is a
we actually did have a rain day.
What?
We did. We've had a rain day. Our school got kind of a couple inches of water, and everybody freaked out.
What the hell is a rain day?
We're delicate. We're a delicate bunch out here.
It's too windy outside. Let's cancel school. Great. Some of the places people can find you online, I've alluded to nosmallchildren.com. You have the Twitter, No Small Children, and then a Bandcamp, nosmallchildren.bandcamp.com, I believe.
Yep. We're also on Reverb Nation, Instagram,
CD Baby,
Flickr, CD Baby.
Did you say Facebook?
We're all about the social networking.
And Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook. Definitely tuned in to the Facebook and all the social networking, which a lot of artists I come across, I get so upset when they're not up on their social media, and definitely something you guys have kept up and done a great job with. The website is awesome. Also has a blog that all three of you ladies contribute to. You can check out their videos, which I haven't even got to. Your videos, by the way, incredible. Drunk, creepy guy, hilarious. What a great video. And I'm sure it's a sentiment felt by a lot of ladies that go out and get hit on the creepy.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
They're all true characters. They're based on true characters.
Oh my gosh!
All of the those are real life experiences. I actually did physically throw somebody off of stage one time. Not gently guided them off of the stage.
Well, and the story behind that video is that my husband did that for us. He's an editor in film, And he would come to our show after show after show, and you would see this happen. He saw Joni, this guy, rush the stage, and Joni pick him up with one hand and throw him off in the middle of the song while she kept playing. So he's like, I want to do that song because I see this every show, and it's hilarious.
I bet the crowd goes crazy too.
Yeah.
The guy probably liked it because he's creepy. But,
well, I mean, that's what we find. Yeah.
What's that,
People
Joni?
like that. Go ahead.
I've been doing it a long time, and most of the people you meet in clubs that, even when they've had too much drink, most of the time they're harmless. It's just a thing that you have to learn how to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
And, it is not very often you have to, escort somebody off of a stage. But
Throw
throw
someone off the stage.
Yeah, true. But if you do, hopefully you've learned to do it with some tact.
Right, John.
And a lot of times, but in general, like most of the people are harmless. They're just drunk,
Yeah.
They're there to have a good time, blow off steam, and we are just happy to write songs about them, and hopefully they can celebrate in our laughter together.
There's always a dedication on that one. There's always a dedication to someone.
You should like spotlight him on the crowd or something like,
Interestingly enough, the drunk, creepy guy that we are directing it to often has no idea that he, in fact, is the drunk, creepy guy. So
what's funny? When we filmed in the bar, we did it at this really at this bar, and there were actually drunk, creepy guys that were just there hanging out, even though we were doing the video, and they were really proud to be called drunk, creepy guys. They felt like honored. They were honored.
You talking about me? Oh, great. Don't want to keep you ladies too long. We're getting close to the end of this interview. Just a couple more questions for you. Let me start with, of course, the all generic question, but I always gotta love to hear the insight on this. And I'll just go one by one, and I'll start with you, Joni. Who are some of your influence or some of the music that you really like has influenced you through your rock career?
You know what? That's an excellent question. In the interest of full disclosure, I've been a singer most of my life, and only just recently started to learn to play the bass to be in this band. So most of my musical influences are more from a soul background and funk. So at the very tippy top of my list is Aretha Franklin. Hands down, I've owned everything she ever did. But I love all the great old school soul singers, Otis Redding and Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder, and also Led Zeppelin and Jimi Hendrix, and in that vein as well. So, and over time, as I've gotten older, I've learned to kind of broaden my influence, and so my spectrum goes everywhere from the real punk rock stuff to the more soulful things. So, I mean, it's impossible for me to list every single person, but I think I've mentioned a few.
Those are some good ones right there. Nicola.
Oh, from early days, I haven't outgrown. I still love Led Zeppelin and the English Beat. Yeah, those are two I still listen to all the time, along with David Bowie. And then, it expands out from there.
Nice. Lisa.
I feel like it's just like I've been through all these phases. I was in elementary and middle school. It's like I was a total band geek and just all about the band music, then one-hit wonders, and then I got into rock music like Zeppelin. I was definitely into that, and then I got into like more heady, like Mahavishnu-y stuff, and then I got back into the rock, like just whatever I can find that just is inspired. Like I was really into the Roots for a long time, so I just was obsessed with them. And now, and then of course all the classics of the people that do or did what we do, which is, like Susie Quattro and Joan Jett and all of those people that I just, now when I look at them, when you read quotes by them and what they were all about, I just really relate to that. So it's just such a hodgepodge of a gazillion things. So.
Definitely you can see all those influence come through in your sound, which just makes it great. Joni, your influence with all the harmonizing you do, putting together, and everything all the people that you mentioned, you can definitely feel the echoes of their music in your music also. Just gets together, puts together such a great product, such a great quality tracks that you guys have put together. And Lisa, this was a quote that I really liked that that I'm going to quote you on. You said that the challenge for you was before the band got together. Is that correct? Am I?
The biggest challenge for me.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? Sorry.
I don't know.
It
was a challenge. The biggest challenge was you, like, ever since you got the band was before the band. Now that the band together, everything is downhill. Is that something?
Yeah, it's all it's easy. It's just like amazing when you have the dynamic right,
Mm.
It's like, it's just all about, like, we just keep working at it, and the three of us just work our asses off. So, like, you always feel like, your work is being, matched for everyone else, and it's just so inspiring to be with that. And
I love. They always have the, are you a group learner or a solo learner? And I always love that group dynamic when you get to feed off everybody, people's energy when you guys are all together, driven together to create. Just something I always love and admired. Something you guys always put together. Once again, if you're just tuning in, we're talking to No Small Children out of Los Angeles, California, speaking on their new album due out the 22nd of March, Trophy Wife. We've been playing those tracks. You can go out and get it. You can go check it out, nosmallchildren.com. You can also check out some of their other albums there. They will be at the South by Southwest Festival on the 13th in Austin, Texas. They got a tour coming up through the Pacific Northwest on spring break, and more videos, I'm sure more music to come. Before we go, I want to just go through and let everybody get their shots out. I'm going to start with you, Joni, again.
My shout out.
Yeah, shout outs.
Shout out to No Small Children. I want to thank you. Well, a shout out to you, Master Rules. Thank you very much for having us out, and of course to my friends and family, and more importantly to all the people who have come out to see our shows and who support us at every gig. So shout out to them.
Incredible, Nicola.
Yeah, I echo what Joni says. I'm going to give a shout out to my honey, who's so supportive. We're out a lot of nights during the week, and I just love the support from home. It means everything. And my girl Leslie, and I got to say, the people of Los Angeles who come out show after show after show are just incredible.
I don't feel sorry for your husband. He's married to a rocker chick. He's got to be loved.
No, he loves it. He loves it.
And Lisa.
Yeah, it's all the people that come out to all these shows night after night. Those guys are just so awesome. My husband, and we're playing tonight at the Lot 1 with our friends Will and the Won'ts and Effie Mary Lou. So you can come there too.
Love those guys.
Everybody go check it out.
I should probably give a shout out to my husband as well.
I should probably. Maybe. Just so he doesn't feel left out. I'll give it.
No, he's very, very supportive. All three of us are pretty lucky in that regard.
Incredible. And I'm sure they feel the same way. Once again, thank you so much. No Small Children on the line with us today. What a wonderful interview. Once again, go to nosmallchildren.com. Go out and check it out. Go out and buy the Dear Youth EP so you can learn up, catch up, and then be able to experience the Trophy Wife experience, No Small Children, on the 22nd of March. Ladies, thank you so much for coming on once again.
Thank you, Master Wills. You're the coolest.
Thank you.
We're going to take another musical break and hit you up with some of the hottest tracks around the indie universe. And you're going to be right back with me, Master Wills, right here on the main event, EventLevel.com. Stay tuned. All right, ladies. Great interview.